All right, let's talk about something that feels a little bit like magic. We're going to dive into how websites seem to have a memory, how they remember you, your preferences, and what you were doing even after you've clicked away. You know the feeling, right? You're filling out some super long form, you accidentally close the tab, and poof, everything's gone. But then on another site, you click dark mode, and it stays that way for weeks no matter what. How does that work? Well, it's not magic, and today we're going to pull back the curtain on exactly why that happens.
So, what's the big secret? It's a piece of tech called the Web Storage API. And you can think of it as giving a website a tiny little brain that lives right inside your own browser.
The way this API works is it lets websites store information in these simple little things called key-value pairs. Seriously, just think of it like a bunch of digital sticky notes. The key is the label, like theme, and the value is what's written on the note, like dark. The website just writes these notes and sticks them inside your browser, so it can read them later. Simple as that.
Now, what's really cool are the ground rules for this stuff. First, client-side just means the data lives on your computer, not on the website's servers. This is awesome because it makes things way faster. Your browser doesn't have to talk to the server with every single click. And this is crucial. This storage is sandboxed. It's like having separate, locked boxes for each website. So Amazon.com can't peek into the box for your banking site and vice versa. Total privacy between sites.
Inside this world of web storage, we've got two main players. Let's meet the first one. Local storage. And the best way to think about local storage is to picture an elephant. Why? Because an elephant never forgets.
The key word here, the one you really need to remember, is persistent. When a website uses local storage, it's basically telling your browser, hey, listen, I need you to hold on to this for a long, long time. You can close the tab, shut down your browser, even restart your entire computer, and guess what? When you come back, that data is still going to be there just waiting for you.
So yeah, its lifetime is pretty much forever, or at least until you or the website deliberately deletes it, and its scope is really broad. If you open up, say, YouTube in 3 different tabs, all 3 of those tabs are sharing and accessing the exact same local storage. They're all reading from that one elephant's memory.
And this is what makes it absolutely perfect for remembering your settings. That dark mode preference, that's local storage. The high score in a little browser game, yep, local storage. It's for anything the website wants to remember about you from one visit to the next.
Okay, but here is a massive flashing red lights warning. This data is stored in plain text. It is not encrypted. It's like writing a secret on a sticky note and just leaving it on a public desk for anyone to read. It's vulnerable to certain kinds of attacks, which means a website should absolutely never, ever store sensitive stuff like passwords or credit card numbers here.
Now for our second player. If local storage is our elephant, then session storage is a goldfish. And I think you can guess what that means. It's got a really, really short memory.
And that right there is its whole identity. It's temporary. It is designed to remember information only for the current session. And in the browser world, a session basically means one single tab. The second you close that tab, poof, everything that was in session storage is gone. Forever. And this is where it's the exact opposite of our elephant. Its lifetime is tied directly to that one tab, and its scope is completely isolated. If you open the same website in 2 different tabs, they each get their very own separate session storage. They're like 2 different goldfish in 2 different bowls. They have no idea the other one even exists. They can't share memories.
So what on earth is this good for? Well, imagine you're filling out a long, multi-page survey. As you click from page 1 to page 2, session storage is what remembers your answers from the first page. But if you get bored and close the tab, the site doesn't need to remember that half-finished survey, right? It's for data that's only useful right here, right now, in this one tab.
And yep, the same security warning applies here. It's still plain text. Now, the risk is a little bit lower just because the data vanishes so quickly, but it is absolutely not a secure vault. The goldfish might forget, but a really fast attacker might not. So again, no sensitive data here either.
Okay, so we've met the elephant with its incredible memory and the goldfish that forgets everything. Now let's put them side by side in a proper head-to-head showdown to make these differences totally crystal clear.
This table really sums it all up, doesn't it? Look at data lifetime. The elephant is persistent, the goldfish ends with the tab. What about closing the browser? The elephant's data stays put, the goldfish's gets wiped. And here's the big one, tab sharing. Local storage is shared across all tabs from that site. Session storage, it's completely isolated, one tab at a time. It's long-term versus temporary. That's the whole game.
Now that we know exactly how they're different, it all boils down to a super simple set of rules for any developer trying to decide which one to use.
And here they are. It honestly is this simple. Rule number 1, the long-term rule. If the website needs the data next week, you use the elephant, local storage. Rule 2, the short-term rule. If that data is totally useless the second the user closes the tab, you use the goldfish, session storage. And finally, the golden rule. And this one is the most important of all. Neither of them is safe. Never, ever store sensitive information in them. Period.
So there you have it, the two sides of your browser's memory. One with the long, powerful memory of an elephant, and the other with the short, focused memory of a goldfish. Now that you know their secrets, the real question isn't just what can be built with this knowledge, it's what will you build. Thanks for joining me.